This cat's fur feels soft and smooth. Snow is cold and it's white. This basketball has a round shape. These are some examples of ways that we talk about matter. What exactly is matter? Where do we find it? And what are some of the ways we describe matter? During the next few minutes, we're going to answer these questions and others as we go about describing matter. Grab your arm. You know that your arm is there because, well, you can feel it. You decide. How do you know that these trees are in the forest? You know that the trees are in the forest because you can see them. Seeing and touching are ways we sense matter. Everything we see and touch is made up of something called matter. Matter is all around us. Even things we can't see, such as air and germs, are made up of matter. What exactly is matter made of? Matter is made up of tiny particles. This stapler, for example, is made up of millions of tiny particles. Let's take a closer look at matter. We saw that matter is all around us. Matter is anything that takes up space and has mass. You compare. What takes up more space? A horse or a blade of grass? That's right, the horse takes up more space. It's much bigger. Volume is the amount of space something takes up. Volume is one way that matter is described. All matter takes up space and has volume. Another way that matter is described is by something called mass. Mass is the amount of matter in something. For example, this large tree has a lot of mass. Things that have a lot of mass weigh a lot. You observe. Describe the color of this lemon. That's right, it's yellow. Fruits come in many different colors, such as green, red, and blue, to name just a few. Color is one way matter is described. Shape is another way that we describe matter. Some types of matter have a circular shape. Others are more rectangular, while others have an irregular shape. Color and shape can be very useful in describing matter. You predict. What will bounce better, this rubber ball or this rock? As you can see, the ball bounces much better than the rock. But why? The reason is because the ball is made of rubber. Rubber is soft and flexible, which makes it easier for the ball to bounce. The rock is made of densely packed, hard particles. Rocks don't bounce well. We often describe matter by what it's made of. You're familiar with many different types of things that make up matter. For example, you know that this desk is made of wood. And you're aware of the fact that the pages of books are made of paper. You know that windows in buildings are made of glass. And you've probably played with toys made of plastic. Quite often, objects are made up of more than just one type of matter. These are just a few of the many ways matter is described. During the past few minutes, we took a look at some of the ways matter is described. We began by learning that everything that we see and touch is made of matter. Even things we don't see, such as air, are made of matter. We reviewed the fact that matter is made of many tiny particles. And we saw that matter has volume and mass. Some of the specific ways matter is described were then highlighted. These included color, shape, and examples of materials that make up matter. This concluded our investigation of describing matter. Fill in the correct word to complete the sentence. Number 1. Everything we see and touch is made of. Number 2. Matter is made of tiny. Number 3. All matter has volume and. Number 4. Something that takes up a lot of space has a large. And number 5. This block has a square.